The big push in education is the use of technology in the classroom. Research has shown that nothing, however, can replace good teaching. So how can we combine technology with good teaching? The answer is in the model, the SAMR model, that is. SAMR stands for substitution, augmentation, modification, and redefinition. Let's take a look at each of these separately. Substitution is when there is no real functional change between using the technology and pencil and paper. A math teacher might have his or her students construct a triangle using geometer sketchpad instead of pencil and straight edge on paper. Augmentation occurs when technology replaces paper and pencil, but with improvements. Now that same math teacher has his or her students rotate or reflect the triangle using geometer sketchpad. Modification occurs when the technology allows for significant task redesign. That math teacher might have his or her students construct triangles using geometer sketchpad and then use the tools to move the vertices in order to explore the effects on the area. Redefinition is when the teacher uses the technology to create new tasks previously inconceivable. Using geometer sketchpad, a math teacher has her students create a picture using the polygons they've been discussing and then animate it using the transformations they learned about. Substitution and augmentation enhance the lesson. Modification and redefinition transform the lesson. The goal is to transform our lessons so that our students are working and thinking above the line. Now, we've all heard of Bloom's taxonomy. The SAMR model goes hand in hand with Bloom. Substitution correlates with remembering. Augmentation relates to understanding and applying. Modification identifies with applying, analyzing, and evaluating. Redefinition pushes to the top of the pyramid by evaluating and creating. SAMR can also be compared to Webb's depth of knowledge. Substitution compares to recall, augmentation to skill and concept, modification to strategic thinking, and redefinition to extended thinking. There are so many different apps that teachers can use that fall into the different categories of both Webb and SAMR. So what does note-taking look like in the SAMR model? Having the students take notes by opening up a blank document would be substitution. Having them use Evernote to tag and categorize notes would fall under augmentation. Using Sqoop to create or to curate online sources moves you above the line to modification. Redefinition happens when you have the students use Google Docs to share their notebooks and collaborate online. We all like having the students build presentations. If you have them make a PowerPoint or slides, you're working at the substitution level. Having the students make a Prezi or use eMaze moves the presentation up to augmentation. Combining audio, video, and text in an Animoto or Powtoon sends the presentation above the line to modification. To redefine the presentation, try using Nearpod. This presentation on the SAMR model is above the line and would be considered modification. Everyone in the room is at a different spot on the SAMR model with their daily lessons. Having technology for the sake of having technology is not good enough. In order to get kids thinking and working at a higher level, we as educators must teach and push them to learn at a higher level. Think about how you use technology. What level are you at? If you are consistently above the line, awesome, keep up the good work. If you are consistently below the line, try to plan a lesson above the line, and then another, and then another, and then another. It may seem difficult at first, but it will become easier each time you do it.
Created using Powtoon.